If you're working out almost every day and watching what you eat, yet barely seeing any results, I'm gonna show you how I fixed the same problem for myself and for hundreds of others. The big mistake a lot of people make is they lift hard, they train hard, they do tons of cardio, but they never give their body the recovery it needs. So that means too much volume, training too often, training inefficiently, doing random workouts and not taking enough rest. On top of that, you have chronic stress from work, which means you're getting minimal recovery from all that working out you're doing and the fact that you're not taking rest days. You're running on fumes, yet you're expecting progress, but you just keep getting more and more bloated. You're getting inflammation. And this is the same mistake that I was making because I was trying to like out train an okay diet, but I knew that I needed to actually dial in. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I was eating junk food, but I couldn't tell you the exact number of fat, protein, and carbs that I was eating daily. Then once I actually tracked it, I was horrified to find out I was overeating fats by way more than I thought, just like most people are, just like probably you are right now. And I was wasting my time and I wasn't even in an actual calorie deficit, even though I thought I was. So no wonder I wasn't seeing results and no wonder I was feeling terrible. But the ironic thing was the way I was training was actually increasing my appetite, increasing my cravings for junk food. And so I really had to fix my recovery and prioritize time efficient functional strength training over junk volume, random workouts, all this other random pump stuff. Now it's wrong to get the pump, you just need to get the pump with intention. And I actually tracked progressive overload with strategically programmed exercises. They were tailored to the mobility needs that I had from sitting in front of a desk a lot instead of just chasing soreness with random fitness workouts. And I had to realize how to balance stress and recovery, which is different for everybody, while accounting for my work demands, family demand, religious priorities, everything else. Instead of grinding myself to the ground thinking I was a tough guy, that I was a hero, that I didn't take care of myself. No, there's nothing heroic about not taking care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself and you need to give yourself rest. Now on top of this, I finally started planning, prepping, and for a few weeks even tracking my food. And so within days I saw the difference. My bloating went down, my strength and my blood flow went up, my fatigue melted away, and I finally started to see progress again. And this is what I see in too many busy Muslim professionals like yourself and like myself and like all of us, right? We work so hard, but then we're not training smart. We assume that the body isn't responding and that the body is the one fighting against us when really it's the plan that's the problem, or really the lack thereof that's working against you. So, you may not think that you have a training or a nutrition problem because you're working out a lot and you think that you're eating decently healthy, and you are eating healthy foods. It's just you don't really know the calories. You don't realize how many hidden fats are in a lot of these foods. So you might think that it's your metabolism, your genetics, that your life's just too stressful, but there's plenty of people who work more hours than you, have more kids than you, or are older than you, and have worse genetics than you, or are still doing better than you, outperforming you, getting results. So again, it's not your metabolism that's broken. It's not the stress. I mean, these things do need to be worked around. We do need to optimize them and account for them. But again, this just all goes back to the same thing, which is that it's important to train smarter, not harder, and look at the whole holistic picture of how training, stress, sleep, and nutrition all interact together. So you'll know that your plan is not efficient for your metabolism and it is overstressing you if your workouts make you feel exhausted but not stronger, if they're keeping you busy but not producing results, if you're doing a bunch of reps, a bunch of volume, a bunch of cardio, yet barely seeing any progress, and if your workouts are making you more hungry than you would otherwise be if you hadn't worked out, and it's making it way harder for you to stick to your diet. It's not you, it's your plan. Your plan is literally making you hungrier. And so what I put together is a deep dive guide that has a very long title, which is how to find the perfect synergy between diet and training for easy sustained fat loss. And inside of it, I'm going to show you how to train efficiently for real strength and body transformation, even if you work a lot of hours and have a bunch of kids running around like most of our clients. The biggest mistakes that most Muslims make with their workouts, especially as you get older, how to finally see progress without overtraining or messing up your body, and how to strategically train your metabolism and your appetite to work for you instead of against you, using delicious recipes for the foods that you love. I'm also going to give you 2 easy hidden tricks anyone can do to accelerate weight loss while boosting your energy levels and reducing your food cravings. And this is not just, the surface level working out and eating healthy. This is very in-depth, nuanced, beyond what some, inexperienced or newbie fitness trainer or, some fitness trainer who works with a bunch of like people with great genetics who have a bunch of time on their hands know that this is based on me working with people of all types, hundreds of clients, busy, stressed, lots of kids, everything. Once we get this dialed in, you're going to be training with purpose and tailoring your nutrition to yourself, your unique needs, your metabolism, and your taste buds. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, it's time to train the right way. So first up, make sure you're following me so my message goes through. And number 2, comment or DM with the word guide for free access.